Alright, not as many people showed up as I thought. That's fine, because we got all the people that I really wanted to be here. I mean, there's a few that are missing, I think. But, yeah, we got a good field. We got 25 people. AJ tried to show up, but he's still having computer issues. So, we got 25. We didn't have the race in thing. If we had more than 43 people, there was going to be a race to get into the race. But we got a solid group, and 45 laps for the final race of the season. So, kind of an unusual thing. Don't normally do hosted stuff during week 13, but figured with the group of people that we got in this series that it should be fun. I picked Michigan because it's kind of a equalizer, and will make the second split guys just as competitive as the top split guys. But should be good. It's going to be an interesting race. There's a lot of draft.
One lap to
and
you're on the outside this time.
it's not
road is closed right now.
it's not quite like IndyCar, but as the tires start to wear, you get a little more racing, a little more three wide, and it can be a very interesting one. At least it used to be. I tried to get a bigger pack out there, and we only got 6 people to show up in the pack. So I think a lot of people are going to be hitting the chip if they're on the default. I had to go up on the gear, and I might have wanted to go up one more on the gear, but it's too risky to be, that slow off. You rely on the draft a lot. So, yeah, Derek got the pole. Gavin, of course, is right in front of me because we're constantly around each other. And everyone's got their own custom numbers. It's time for racing.
Green flag, green flag.
And we'll see who is aggressive and how this all shakes out. Cautions are on. Single file restarts. And we'll see if I can survive. There's no resets, nothing like that. It's just like the official rules. So at about 8,200, we start chipping out. So we're good right now. But I think around the front stretch, it's going to really get wound up, and we'll be close to that chip. I changed up my look left and look right, and I've just got it on a little switch, POV switch. Is it POV switch? Is that what they call it? I don't know. The one where you can just go left, right, or any direction. Kind of like a joystick. So that's working out better, because that's closer to my hand where I'm driving. So, this initial stage, not going to be able to do a whole lot. People that did some setup work are going to be tough. I know Jim is stupid quick with his annoying all-chrome Red Bull paint scheme. He's up in 3rd right now. He's using a old Wayne setup. Right now it's just logging laps. We'll see where everyone starts to go, get to the end, and hope that I have enough fuel, because it's kind of looking short right now. One caution will fix that, but Ryan's kind of looking 3 wide inside. I hear someone very close to my inside, and that's the 87. He is one of the guys that we normally see down in the second split. Go up high, just give myself a little room.
39.815. Stay high to the car on the low side. Stay high.
Big draft up.
Clear.
Lee's working that middle lane, trying to get to the outside
Inside.
of Zach.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
I'm going to do a little fuel saving.
Stay high. 39.828. Still inside. Clear. Car inside.
Alright, type that out to let everyone know, because I think a lot of people used my set.
Keep high.
So, just wanted to warn everyone.
Still there. Hold your line.
Oh!
Keep high. Outside. Still there. Hold your line. Go low. The
We
yellow
all
flag is
survived.
out.
Not sure what
Line up,
caused
single
that.
file. Pit road is closed. Past us 69.
Fuel's
Sharp.
okay now. I don't know how only 2 people were involved. Gavin got tagged there a little bit. I had to swing this thing around. Woo! Brandon went for a ride. Somehow we didn't all get collected in that. I didn't even see what happened there. I was kind of focusing on other
Pit
things.
road's open.
And then I just seen him wiggle up the track. I don't know if he got hit or what happened there, but apparently I gave us infinite tires, so good job on setting that up wrong.
Sharp.
But now we're good on fuel, so I'm not too worried. Single file restart's going to really kind of shake things up. Someone get a bad restart and it can really spread the pack out. I think someone just blinked out there. Got a few going in the pits. Interesting. They might be thinking tires or a little extra fuel. It kind of sucks. I would like to race with
Pit
voice
road
chat
is
on
closed right
with
now.
this
Gotcha.
group,
33.
but one person says one wrong thing and pretty much the whole video is wasted. And I don't want to have to go in and edit that out because that is going to add so much time. And then it's going to make me really hate the person. So that's why even in these I don't race with voice chat on. Just doing what I need to in order to make less work for me so that I can put more videos out, because more content the better. So 23 is blinking a bit. If it gets too bad, well, I won't do anything about it yet. That might have been the cause of it. There might have been a bit of prediction code, but I think he was actually behind us. I think the issue was more up around Lee and Stanton, but yeah, I have no idea what happened there. Looks like Brandon is still going, but I think he's got some body damage, and that is going to just kill him. Like, there's no coming back from body damage. So, yeah, single file here. That puts us way behind the leader.
1 minute 40.405.
So now we're on the 17th row, so essentially starting 34th. But I wanted to keep all of those same rules so no one got confused. But good racing so far. It's a weird racing. That's what I love about this car, is you get a bit of everything. Like, this isn't like Daytona or Talladega. You're not just kind of sitting there and stuck in a spot. If you wanted to, you could start making moves. But you got to kind of wait till later when the tires start to wear a bit. People are going to start slipping up a little more. You can use the weight jacker to help you out and get a little better turn in it. You're not dealing with too much aero push, but it's just a it's a unique car. If we get a short track version of the car, the current version, they have to keep this car because you can't run the current version on tracks like this, and that's part of the appeal.
Going green.
Is being able to run this crazy stuff that they tried in real life.
Pace car is off.
So, are we going to get an accordion? Leader's going. Everyone got a good start. Oh, nope. Looks like maybe, is that Connor up there?
1 minute 32.
No, Connor's not even in here. I don't know who that was. Oh, we're up top 3 wide.
Still there. Inside, 2 wide, clear. Inside, you're up top 3 wide. Still hold.
All right, they are 4 wide for near dead last. So,
Side, 2 wide.
yeah. Just gonna back out of that for a moment. They're all seeing that leader almost a full straightaway ahead of them. They're getting worried. It'll be fine. We'll catch up. Long race. Looks like Chad might have got a bad start, or he's got damage. Brandon's doing okay. So not as bad off as I thought he was. The top 3 are pulling away. Everyone's got a bit of a gap, and then we got this gaggle back here in the back that we're going to kind of trip over each other for a bit. I hope that they can... ooh, we got 3 wide and contact.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road.
Alright, well, I'm getting good at dodging
Left up,
things.
69. Car by. Catch up, 20. Car.
Yeah, that one was on the 20. Looked like he just started to push up, and then there was a bit of prediction code, but yeah,
Pit road is now open.
it is what it is. We got a whole different group of people racing people that they haven't raced all season long.
Letter 69. Car by. You had the position when the
Unfortunately,
yellow flag
that
came out.
one got a couple of people, and yeah, right now I'm getting close to... I think if we see one more issue out of the 20, I might just have to disqualify him. Because pacing around, not quite that fun, but I think he's going to be damaged and way off pace. Oh, Vinny got damage.
Letter 69. Car bike.
Who knows what's going on in voice chat. Hopefully everyone's being cool. It's okay for me to talk crap about people because they're coming to listen to it if they hear it. I don't want people talking crap to each other during the race. I understand it. I understand it gets frustrating. I mean, this is all for a whole lot of nothing, but yeah, that was an unfortunate one. Didn't really need to happen. Especially for dead last. I mean, essentially dead last. 20th place. But, yeah. Sorry to the people that got eliminated. And, looks like up front, Derek is still leading. Then we got Hamilton and Ryan Steele's up there. Jim's in 4th, having a good run from second split. Looks like everyone's back out. The 20 might not have damage. I don't know. Is there? Oh man, there's unlimited fast repairs. Well, I set some shit up really wrong. Did not mean to do that. I apologize. I thought I set it up for normal official racing rules.
1 lap to green.
So, nothing set up how I wanted it to. that's unfortunate. But I guess it's all for fun.
1 minute,
But if we see the same people wrecking, then
42.515.
I am not afraid to boot people. I actually enjoy it. Alright. Let's see. Who is that is up there? I can't tell whose car that is. I'm so freaking far behind right now. I don't know who got that horrible start. Is it... Might have been James. So, yeah, I apologize. I did not mean to have unlimited resets and unlimited tires. I swear I did not set it up that way. Because I hate that crap, because it just encourages people to wreck over and over and over. So, I think maybe something... I don't know. I don't know what happened. That will not happen again, though.
About to go green, stay focused. The pace car is off, be ready. Green, green,
Here's
green.
going. Everyone got a better start up there. Still, the green car up there got a little bit worse start, but not terrible.
1 minute, 32.306.
Alright, well. See what happens now and see who uses up the most resets. Hopefully, we're done wrecking. Especially here in the back. Not really sucking up on the draft that much. Just trying to stay right in line with Brandon, and hopefully I can find some speed. Ooh, they are a very tight 3 wide at the front of this group. I just don't have the speed.
39.5.
Putting in my best laps, but everyone else is just flying in the draft right now. I'm gonna dial some weight jacker into it. Go -5 on it and see if we can suck up anymore. 23 car pushes up the track. Joe is making a big dive from the top side to the bottom there. That was an aggressive move, and maybe a little contact between him and, is that Mike?
39.5.
I'm stuck here. Let's try a little IndyCar positive weight jacker down the straightaway. Can get us any more speed? In the IndyCar, it's the other way. So it'd be negative weight jacker to drop the right rear. I don't think it did anything for us. It's blinking. Can I get a run up on the top? My God, they are in a wad of silver crowns. And the leaders are kind of wadded up as well, but I don't think this pack's going to be able to catch them.
Still there at the bottom.
Got it wound up on the top. Heard a little higher RPM. Oh, got a hook. And a wreck.
Flag is out. Line up, single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Letter 23, car by. road's open.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a reset. No fuel though, because we did go through that. I don't think I got any damage, but yeah, I'm just way off right now. I gotta let the 23 by. Can't fucking read. I'm annoyed that it didn't save my settings right. Okay, 23, you gotta pay attention, man. Thank you. I know I wasn't paying attention, but when I start paying attention, you gotta start paying attention. Alright. It's being super Speedway. This is how this racing always is. Tight racing on the internet, easy to hook someone, especially when, I mean, they were racing really tight. So, new right sides. They got to do the front one and then the rear one. Then we'll get back going. Not as fun as I remember it. Used to be big old draft pull-ups, but
move it.
It's not happening this time. Unfortunate for Larry, Kevin, they both exploded and had to get a tow. I'm not doing wave arounds or pass-bys, lucky dogs, anything like that. You got what you got. Trying to do that, and then you might miss someone who's got a black flag. You might, you know, especially if I don't have voice chat on. Good news is the steering wheel feels pretty good, gives me decent feedback in this, getting more used to it. Now that I got my look left and look right in the perfect spot, it's better. It's definitely a test for that. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that this isn't more fun. It's
One to go. Next time by.
It used to be way back in the day, like 5-6 years ago, used to be one of the craziest races that we'd have. Just massive suck up.
39.143.
And that's not happening at all. Why are you back here, Ryan?
Past the 02 car.
So Larry's going to come out. He's one lap down, as is Kevin. I might give them wave arounds on the next yellow. I don't know if Kevin's out rolling or not. I don't like to do that, but I also don't want anyone to be bored finally getting in one of these races. This is why I hate hosted racing, because everyone just drives a little worse, and then you feel bad because you have powers to make the racing better for people by putting them back on the lead lap, and things get screwed up, like giving unlimited resets.
About to go green.
So, yeah, that's why I stick to official racing, but at least it's not a wreck every lap.
The pace car is in.
Just every 7
green
laps.
Flag, green flag.
Got a big run, and I'm gonna just drag the brakes.
30.415.
Chad's had a rough day.
Outside. Stay low. Clear up top.
Ooh, we almost hooked each other there. So I've still got -10 on the weight jacker, I believe. Yeah. And we got those right side tires. It's turning much better now. Bad thing about these is you can't bump. You can't bump draft at all. You just gotta sit here right on someone's tank and avoid running into him. A little brake drag through the corner. Trying what I can. It's very single file. Vinny's a little slow right now. Not sure why. I don't know if he's got just the default set in and is chipping. Almost hit Ryan. We'll go ahead and pass Vinny though. Or try. Take a big sweep. Get the draft right here. Get a good run down off the corner. And it can't do anything. I could have went 3 wide, but Vinny got a good run on the bottom there. Just not a whole lot you can do. Kind of disappointed. Hopefully once we burn off the fuel a little more. Although we're not really burning off much fuel with that many yellows. We got these guys sneaking up our inside.
Keep high. Still there.
Just can't do anything. Yeah, this isn't how I remember it. Now the leaders are almost 3 wide. Sadly, we're not going to be able to see that because we're way back here. Oh, Vinny had a wiggle, got the apron.
Still there, inside.
Screw it, we're just going to race it. I don't care if we're dead last.
39.742.
We're just going to race hard for every spot because it's going to be boring trying to catch people when we can't. And I'm feeling much faster.
Stay high with the car on the low side. Still there.
Vinny was kind of looking 3 wide. I'm not sure if he's there.
Still there at the bottom.
Yeah, he wasn't. Could have came down lower. It's hard to tell where he's at though right now.
Still there at the bottom. 39.7.
Alright, he's right in line with the 26. Oh, more death.
Blue car ahead. Go high. Caution. Yellow flag. Line up. Single file. Closed. Pit road is closed. Left up. 69. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
That was a big one.
14. Car.
Alright, once we get all lined up, I'll wave these guys around that are 1 lap down. Oh, Larry's 2 laps down now. How'd you pull that off, Larry? No, I'm not paying attention again because I'm trying to admin.
Catch up. 69. Car. Left up. 69. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catch up. 80. Car. Pit road's open.
That eliminated a lot of people in the middle.
Left up. 02. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catch up. 02. Car. Catch up. 80. Car.
Well, I think we're going to have a lot of cautions from here on out. I think people are going to start closing in more and more and more, and it's gonna get tighter and dicier, and really can't do a lot. So yeah, I apologize for picking this track. I thought it was gonna be like it used to be, and it's definitely not.
Closed. Pit road is closed. Catch up. 26. Car.
Alright, not going to be able to get Larry the next one back because he just got around the pace car, so I don't want to get people black flagged on the restart. But that wreck got Stanton, Joe, Ryan, and, well, I think that officially now makes Kenneth Wright the champion. First time they go head-to-head. And Kenneth is in 9th, and Ryan is out of the race. So, can't argue with that logic, right? So, Kenneth was in the bottom split, and Ryan was in the top split, but each split got the same amount of points for each position throughout the season on that time slot. Kenneth came out on top, won his final race in the bottom split as the number 17 car. And then, yeah, he's having a good run here, keeping it alive. So, definitely we have decided for sure, 100%, without a doubt, because this is my rules, Kenneth is champion. Even though he was champion before this, but he's more champion.
1 minute 40.869.
Alright, looks like everyone else has quit. Yeah, I'm sorry, this wasn't as fun as it was supposed to be. Very disappointed with how this is drafting now. Something must have changed, or I didn't remember it correctly, but yeah. I mean, it's still good racing, it's just not like I thought. And it'll be fun in official racing, because people are going to be maybe a little more cautious. '23 still got a little blink, but it's not been a problem. I feel like this one's going to end under caution. Who the hell knows what's going to happen with green-white checkers? I set it to do 1 green-white checkered.
About to go green, stay focused.
The way this is going, it'll probably put a whole nother race after it if we get a green-white checkered, because
Pace car is off.
yeah, nothing is set up how I want it to. Leader didn't go yet. We got an accordion. I checked up too much there. And then Lee really checked up. I gave him the outside because I screwed that up. Got a bad run. Has he got some damage that he doesn't know about? Doesn't look like it, but he does have a blink.
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
The leaders are just checking out. Where's Gavin at? He's all the way up in 7th. He's been making moves. Oh, we got some contact back there, 3 wide. Just really hard for the middle of the pack to suck up after that start, and there's always that gap right around 7th place or so. They're getting really tight up front. Eric's still holding on to it. We'll see how he throws away the win this time.
Inside. Stay high.
Had a good run there.
Still there.
Trying not to lose the draft line.
0.445. Clear inside.
We made a pass. Finally.
there, hold your line.
Hard to look right. I'm going to assume he's in the top line. He is.
Stay low.
Oh, they're making contact up ahead at the lead. And almost contact here with the 20. He's going to go 3 wide up the middle. They might be 4 wide as the 19 pinches. And they're definitely almost 4 wide. We're going to go 3 wide up the middle and follow the fast line.
3 wide. Clear inside. 2 wide. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear. 2 wide.
All right, it's turning into a race.
Clear. Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
I'm feeling a bit quick.
Still there. Hold your line. Car outside. 2 wide. Stay low. There is a car.
Now we're not going to have that draft. 20's pinching a bit.
Still there. Hold your line. Keep low. 39.652. You're in the top 10. Still there. Hold your line. Great job. 10 to go.
Oh, God. Never good when you can see someone's left front.
Stay low.
So we got 2 battles. We got a battle for the win up ahead, and then we got a battle for 8th place here. And the 2 are not going to come together unless they wreck each other. Oh, I'm getting stupid tight now. We just lost our whole run.
Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
I had to lift out, and I don't know what happened.
Clear outside if you want to. Caution. Yellow flag. 39.908. Line up. Single file. Pit road is closed right now. Past the 96.
But there you
car,
go.
Catch the 87. Car,
We're
catch the 80.
we're done
Car,
driving.
catch the 14. Car. Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix
We're
it.
just going to watch. Lost the side pod. We'll take a look at what happened at the end. I am going to make this, see if I can do this. Take the gloves off so I can type better. See, caught. All right. Okay. At least I know that it's sort of working. Line up here. I'm done giving wave arounds and anything. We'll see if this works. It could just cause a massive issue, since it's only 2 really pace laps. There we go. Good. Let's watch this one and hopefully get some decent racing. Get some cameras. I just like the single camera. It's more fun to watch this way. Back group and zoom. So, up front, let's go take that off. Up front, we've got the pace car, then Derek, Mike, Jim and his horrible paint scheme, Hamilton, sorry, Ileana, I don't know how to say that, I'm an idiot. Gavin, Nathan's getting shuffled to the back. I think that's going to cause some issues. We need a little more sound. I'm just going to crank this up. It might be too loud when they come around, but at this point, I don't care about anyone at the back. I just want these guys up front to have a decent race. and then we'll go look and see what caused all the wrecks there. So, Derek, he's been in this position multiple times this year, but he's always had a hard time pulling it off in this split. So,
car is off. Green, green, green.
he gets a really good jump. Very good jump. But that is going to give Mike a big run on it. Now, back here for the third spot, Hamilton's holding on to that. Gavin is working to the inside of the ugly paint scheme. And let's see how this run changes. Nothing much now. Big run out of Jim. Jim was fast all practice long. He's got a huge run. He's going for it. No, pushes up. That's going to allow Gavin and Bryce to make a move here. These are some names that we don't see often other than in results. And up front, Mike is there, and he is hanging out because he knows, I think he knows it's better if they work together until the white flag. Otherwise, this pack is going to track him down. Oh, a little bump draft. That is a dangerous, dangerous game you're playing there, Mike. But 0.7 gap to Hamilton. And these guys are kind of walking all over each other, not working together. But one misstep, and Derek's going around. .8 now. Well, 0.7 to Mike. Bryce is cutting down a little too close, but they don't make contact, luckily. Coming around to finish lap 42. Mike is just taking his time. He knows this is best. They've got a 0.8 second gap now. Gavin's going down to the bottom to make it 3 wide. He thinks he can take them to the front. They're 3 wide for third. Gavin's got to get this thing to turn, though. Is he going to be able to do that? No. Middle line with Hamilton works out, and then Bryce gets the run on the outside. Back up front, Mike's still doing what he's doing. We've got a lap car on the bottom. He gets out of the way. And then this group is just catching. And that could be disaster once these gain up. So, Mike's doing what he's got to do. And somehow bump drafting. I don't know how the hell he's doing that. I spin anyone I try to bump draft, but I spin people even when I'm not trying to hit them. Oh,
The yellow flag is out.
damn it, people. Kenneth, the champion, he is in that one. And let's hope that there is green-white checkers. But that pretty much eliminates the second group altogether. I mean, they were pretty much eliminated anyways. And this really screws Derek because Mike's going to have a big run on him. He really needs to not get a big run. Is it doing a green-white checkered? I think this is messed up and we're just going to end under caution, which is fitting for this. That was going to be an interesting finish. That was going to be a really interesting finish. I hope we get a green-white checkered. Although I think we'll just get a wreck if we get a green. Yeah, just unfortunately the runs, I mean, the runs started to come later on, but early on with the bigger group of cars, it just wasn't happening. And race is over. Alright, well that
Alright, there's
sucks.
the checkered
I don't
flag.
know why it didn't take
Bring it back to the
everything
pits.
that I
We're
wanted,
going.
but let's take a look at what happened out there. Nah, I won't tell him that. Good job, Derek. You didn't see what I said. Alright, let's... No, we're not going to practice. Let's go watch. Alright, so let's see who caused what and how it happened. Brandon. 20 car blinked out. That's what happened. Alright, that's 1 on the 20, but not really his fault. Gavin! I can't wait to see that in his video, if we get a video from him. What is with this sound? I don't have distortion. The sound is being really shitty. I don't understand it. Alright, let's see what happened here. Yeah, there's no hole there. And then he shoved through, so... That is 2 on Zach. First one doesn't really count, but that one does. That was a very pointless lap 11 wreck. Joe, what'd you do under caution? Are you gonna hit the frickin' cone, Joe? Damn it, Joe. I saw someone do it, but I didn't know who did it. Should have gave you an end of the longest line. Alright, Larry. What happened to you, Larry? Oh, you didn't turn. You didn't turn. Now you're turning. And, that one. Larry is not going to join us ever again because he is now dead, because if a Silver Crown did that in real life, I mean, Jesus. And that also got Kevin. He kind of tends to get collected in other people's messes later in this season. Stanton, what happened? Oh, he's turning down a little bit. He turned down a little bit. Hook Joe. And then just gets punted. Yeah, he just kept coming down and squeezing. Then there was a little bit of prediction code, and then... That's a pretty good punt. Let's see how many yards that was. Let's go TV3. Shit, that was probably a 40-50 yard field goal for sure. 3 points for Stanton. And the assist from 69, Jason. And what else? Oh, that's how I died. What happened here? Let's see who I can blame for this one. Let's take it all the way back. I got a big push. I had to back out of it. Was there contact here? Because there was a bit of movement. No, maybe on the 20s end. He slides up the track. Ryan's looking to go in the middle, goes there, and I think what he thought was 3 wide because the 20 car, and had no idea that Kenneth was coming up. And then the 20 also started coming down off the wall. and it's this type of racing. And then Nathan goes flying, the 19, and James goes flying. I could have saved this, and then I mounted Ryan, climbed up his side, then got the grass, tried it. Just I was staying in it because at that point I was sick of this race. And there you go. That is how I died. We're gonna have, yeah, I thought they were getting close to each other. A little wheel contact. Luckily, no one got hooked there. And well, I think we seen again. 20 car just using a bit more track than he should have been, and came down and hooked Kenneth. So I think that's about 3 or 4 on the 20. And then everyone slides in, and that was a pretty good move there. How'd you get sliding like that? He just pitched it sideways and hit him. Nice little hip check there. And what are you doing, Jim? You're being a chicken streaker now. Is this after the race? Yeah, it was. Good. All right, well, not the way I wanted it to go. Nothing went right. I apologize, but still a decent race, I guess. It had its moments, but yeah, it was a bad decision. Should have went somewhere else. Should have done some real heat races at like a short track or something. But yeah, now I know, and I hope you enjoyed the season. That is the final one. Might not run the whole Silver Crown season, but yeah, we're gonna call that good. And thanks for watching.